Zaid, and she's Director of Water Resources at the Ministry of Irrigation. First of all, good morning, Doctor, and thank you so much for joining.
Good morning. Well, definitely when it comes to the rice, this is one of the most important products, as the Egyptians in general, they depend basically on the rice, and definitely it uses water more than any other actually product. So first of all, can we talk more about this method?
Okay, let's start with the many challenges facing the Ministry of Water Resources and Irrigation. As you know, we have a limited water share coming from Nile flows. We have a fixed amount estimated with 55 billion cubic meter per year, and we have a limited rainfall at the coastal area estimated by 1 billion cubic meter per year. However, we have a rapid growth rate, and we have a rapid demand in different sectors: agricultural demand, industrial, and also to fulfill the demand of domestic use. The agricultural sector is the most consuming water sector in our demands. It consumes about 80% of our share. In the same time, we have to fulfill about 80 billion cubic meter per year. If we make submission, we will find big gap between the water resources and water demands. From this perspective, the ministry started to innovate and test and to define successful stories and demonstrated methods to save water, to increase the productivity from different practices, and also to enhance the water quality. Why we asked and we thought new methods for cultivating rice? We know that all farmers in the Delta region depend on rice mainly, and every year we have about 1.5 million faddan cultivated by rice, the main consumer of waters. And also it cultivated in summer, which put a lot of pressure to evaporation and water consumed by rice. This methodology proposed by our donors to reduce the amount used in cultivating rice and also to increase the production. Hence we will improve and increase the productivity of water. At the same time, we will improve the quality drained to the drainage network by reducing the amount of fertilizers and pesticides. So these are the main reasons of having this experiment. If we went to the application of this activity, we started 3 years ago. At the beginning, this method is proposed by our donor. We are working a very strategic project called Enhanced Water Resources Management, financed from a global environmental facility and supervised by the World Bank. They worked on a strategic level, and they started to think how we can gain more commitment from stakeholders at the lowest level. For last years, the ministry started to have actions on central level and to make a huge investment project to improve the water efficiency. But what about the performance of the farmer, the main actor and the main user of the water? So they proposed this method, and we started to have dialogue between farmers. What about their opinion if they would like to participate with us? We don't like to have the experiment in a theoretical way. We need to have it practical, and we have demonstrated outputs. So we started a successful story with a farmer in one of our pilot areas, and we gain at the end of 2 seasons saving water, increasing production, and also enhance the water quality drained to the drain, because we get confidence and we ask the farmer to reduce the amount used in fertilizers and also to shift from chemical fertilizers to organic materials. So this is a symbol why you are thinking to have new innovation in rice specifically.
If you can tell us, Dr. Iman, about the how much would it cost? Is it an expensive technique? Tell us, if you can tell us more about the cost. Is it cost efficient?
Actually, the main cost parameter in this method is the implement cost, because we ask the farmer to follow certain procedure in planting, to have a regular distance among the planting seedlings, and to have one seedling in each hill. So it's consume more labor cost, but we decrease the cost of seeds because we use half the amount. We decrease the cost of fertilizer and pesticides, and also we gain about 2 ton increase in the production. So the cost is covered after and they sell the product. As mentioned, we started 3 years ago. At the beginning, we receive resistance from the farmers. We select a random sample about 100 faddan.
And sorry to interrupt, but why were they objecting?
Because they got afraid. Now we asking them to change their habits. They cultivate rice with conventional method several decades ago, and they are obtain sustainable income. So why they change it? They saw that we need to save only water regardless the production.
Did you promote awareness, I mean, for them? Because definitely we always know that one of the most important challenges when it comes to the change is the resistance of change. So maybe they don't understand, or they are scared of what is coming. Maybe it has to do with the lack of trust, or...
Actually we formed a coordination team on the level of the field, and the implementation level includes the branch canal water user associations. Those associations working closely with the ministry, and they trust our plans. And also we involve other governmental representative, Ministry of Agriculture. Also, we depend on opening dialogue with the farmers. We held a lot of technical sessions with them, demonstrating and explaining how we could save water and at the same time gain more production. So several training sessions, and at the beginning we have only committed 10% of the farmers. We didn't stop it like that. We decided to have a harvesting day and celebration. We invited all other farmers didn't commit and work with our
those who do not want to join, do they have the choice not to join, or everyone is forced to follow?
It's a participatory approach. They are free to participate or not, because this is
so maybe they're not going to participate. So next?
At the beginning they didn't participate, only 10%. But at the end, when we invited all the community to see how the project and how this case gain about 2 tons increase in production, they are willing the year after to join, and we get the
So does the ministry have like a target plan, like by year so and so we will target this amount of farmers, and we will, is there a target plan for?
We targeting through this project about 250 faddan, and after the end of those 250 faddan we will promote the application of SRI, and we will scale up for all delta. Scaling up will be for agriculture with help of our experience, because at the start we didn't find any reference in even scientific researches about application of SRI in Egypt. However, it's promoted outside Egypt 220.
Talking about 10% who followed this method, I mean, after this, we'll see that they saved water and they increased the production. Did they see this? Maybe this will be one of the most important steps to promote more awareness?
Yeah, for that, as the first season.
Or still we are in the beginning? Or
no, now we are in the 3rd year. As the first season we have only 10%. As the 2nd year we have
the increase is about how much?
About 95% of the participants participate in the 2nd season.
No, I mean the rice itself. We talked about that this will increase the production.
Yeah, we increase the production by 30%. So which is, for them it's very preferable.
They will feel it, yes.
Yeah. And they also compensate the increase in the labor cost. Actually, one of the good indicators that we are successfully disseminate our model. This year, currently, we receive requests from all farmers to start participating in this method without any help from the ministry, only technical guidance, only holding different training sessions and following up with them how this method will gain the maximum profit.
Has the ministry also thought of launching public awareness campaigns? For instance, making a public service ad to further make or to further spread the word about this technique and how useful it is and how efficient it is?
Okay. Actually, the ministry has we launched an awareness campaign in different areas, not only for rice cultivation, but also for saving water and protect the waterway pollution. So we have on the field level, the irrigation advisory services, the drainage advisory services, and also representative from all community, farmers, youth forum, and gender. We launched different awareness sessions, and we introduce our technical messages beside some capacity building to focal point from the field, helping us to promote our methods in different areas, not only cultivation and water saving, but we have big concern about water quality and how we will enhance our water quality and reduce pollution in main canals and drains.
What about other challenges you are facing in this respect?
Many, as you know, we have a big gap between demand and supply, and we had to fill the gap with excessive reuse. We reuse our water 2 times, but this put a lot of pressure on the water quality and also reflected on the public health. So we are focusing how to enhance the water quality in different waterways. The ministry implement a lot of projects, improvement project, drainage project, and also constructed control project along the main Nile and canal and drains. But the performance of the stakeholders, the users, the community, we had a survey in different areas. Why the people thrown, for example, wastes in the main canals and the drains? We found they don't have any other choice. There is no cleaning service in the area.
And sometimes dead animals.
Yeah, because they don't have any choices. So we work closely with them. And also we provided technical assistance by make feasibility study for the area, how we can find good methods and good model to be replicated for all rural areas. We worked with the local units on the governorate level and also with the help of the communities to define most visible model to deal with the problem of solid wastes. Actually, this is not the mandate of the ministry. It's the mandate of other entities, but the impact actually reflect on our waterways. It decreases the hydraulic efficiency and also degrades the water quality. So we find a suitable model now under implementation. With the help of the governorate, we identify land to be used for recycling, and we engage in NGOs working in the area. We provided them with technical training to recycle and to make combustion from
all
the
this
waste.
has to do with, talking about it and the awareness. But what about the technical measures to be taken to avoid pollution when it comes to the recycling?
Actually, if you have any technical solution, if you don't assure the commitment of the users, you will gain nothing. So we are working now on the lowest level to gain the commitment from all users and communities. What about you provided them with a service to clean the streets, but they didn't participate. So we launched a campaign and we call it and participate, اشترك وشارك. So we invited all the community to participate with our approach. Yeah, to be part of the process, not only to monitor us. We ask them to be part of the cleaning campaign. We have a lot of awareness event with school students. And also we have awareness material. We design some messages and slogan to be distributed in the community. We work with the forums, youth forums, they are very active in the community. And also the water user associations, they play a big role, but they need technical guidance. We provide them with the guidance and we get their confidence to follow our procedures. At the end we gain productivity, we increase the water productivity, and also we enhance the water quality.
Right, I think also it is very important. Definitely the rice will take more water, just as you told me before, more than any other product. But do you think we can apply this still, even if we have other products, we don't need that much water, but still we need to work on saving water, because this is also one of our challenges when it comes to agriculture, whether we're talking about wheat, tomato, all of the products. Do you think we can use the same technique as well to generalize?
In generalize, actually, I would like to reflect that we are managing our water resources in a very efficient way, because now we fulfill the food security and our product and the production with a limited amount of water. But we are increase more and more. This technique is specialized for rice only, but we can search on other techniques for other crops. But why we are focused on rice? Because rice is, as you know, strategic crop. And the farmers depend on rice mainly in
actually, wheat and rice are the most important products.
But the rice consume more water.
Yes.
What's your advice to the Egyptian farmers?
Actually, I would like to thank all farmers because they are too intelligent and smart. They can recognize whether you are saying them good advice or not. And I advise them to follow the scientific guidance from different ministry representatives because we are present to them successful models.
And I believe some of them are a little bit stubborn. They like to stick to the old school and the old techniques and not to try out the science and the technology.
It's an issue of building the trust between the government and ministries and the farmers, the communities. So it's a long process. However, we started several years ago to realize how much the farmer is important. He is the main actor and the main user of the water.
Exactly.
Regardless of the commitment from them, you didn't gain any benefits.
Right. At the end, Dr. Iman Said, expert at the Ministry of Irrigation. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dear viewers, now we have this report.